gentlemen, welcome back to Animanga Junkies. 2 E's, no I. 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, guys? Animanga Junkies, 2 E's, no I. It's your boy Fred, aka Knox, also Noxix FX, co-host.
It's your boy Casey Silverback, aka Curves. You already know what time it is. We back. We never left.
It's your boy Bad Liar, aka Bradley, aka man with the best son ever.
Yes, sir. He's talking about you, mama. Yes, sir. And last but never least, today he's the 5th seat. Benji Moto-san.
Benji Motos.
Hey, what's up, guys? Look, I got a partner. Yeah. He's helping me produce everything over here. So we got a second. Wait, come in here so you can say hello. Say hello to everybody. Say right there. Say hello.
You're on TV, Pop.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So we're producing back here. We got you guys. We're handling everything. You want to say something, Grayson? Say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, nice, awesome. So we're making things work over here.
yes,
We're holding
sir.
it down. It's
Yes,
good to
sir.
see you guys
Always.
again.
Likewise.
So I heard we got a pretty big topic today.
Yeah.
I'm excited to kind of dive into it. So
Mountain size.
Yeah.
take it away.
We've been talking a lot of One Piece lately, man. One Piece has been going crazy. They really kicked the gear. That boy, we'll talk about that on the pod. He's
Sir,
starting
yeah.
to talk. You feel me? He's doing some stuff. But before we get into that,
I wonder why he's called a Mountain Eater. Sorry.
yeah, right. I know why. Listen, before we get there, we're going to talk about the Friday Fix. I know we haven't had the Friday Fix for a little bit, but we're going to bring that back. A couple of topics we're going to talk about super quick. Brad, you want to start, brother?
All right, BlueLock going crazy.
I still have to get on.
Now,
I gotta get
you
on.
haven't started.
I
reading
started.
BlueLock?
I watched BlueLock.
Right. All right.
I finished
So
the first season.
BlueLock, one of my favorite mangas out right now. They're entering what seems
Oh,
to
you're
be.
reading it.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hisagi looked like he's about to go and win the game right now, so I'm really
Are
excited.
you caught up?
I'm watching,
Okay.
but I'm like backed up.
Okay.
All right, so him and Kaiser seem like they're really starting to cook up. They're having that coordination, and Itoshi Rin's trying
sounds
to ruin it. Itoshi's trying to ruin it, but don't even worry about it. My man about to pull it out. I'm not sure how he's going to do it, but he's about to pull it out.
All right.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
I
You
might
got-
start reading. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro,
There it
it's
is.
so fire.
sorry,
That's how
yeah.
I got into it.
It is.
He wrote another one that mangaka for this one wrote another manga I loved. It was about like the world being taken over by monsters, something similar to Wild Strawberry, and everybody
What's
had
it
their
called?
own distinct powers.
Oh, I like it. What's it
Yeah.
called?
I forgot what it was called. I'll discover. I'll find it for you. But
Yeah,
when
send
he
it.
started writing this, I was like, oh yeah, for sure.
Send it to me. I'm already
Sports
hooked.
sports
I'm already
manga,
hooked.
I'm
Yeah.
with it.
I'm already hooked.
Okay.
Diamond No Ace too. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Curtis, what's going on? Anime, manga in your world?
Kaiju.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Kaiju's going
Kaiju.
crazy.
Do you like the new form?
I love it.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
Bro.
It don't look
That's
that
just
different to me.
tough.
Bro, they can't
It's-
read it.
Yeah.
For them to say that,
Yeah.
and he knocked him back so far, he was like, we can't fight here.
I wanted to see it though. And
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
this feels
Yeah.
like last arc.
He forced it.
already.
Yeah, he forced him out. He's like
He
this.
said, yeah.
We can't fight here.
But doesn't this feel like the last arc? Like the last?
It is though.
I don't
This
like
is
that.
it.
You want more?
You want
I
more?
want it more.
I know,
do, but
but we saw everything out of that.
I
We
listen
saw.
to it.
Go
we
ahead.
haven't. Listen,
Remember,
there's
it's
been
brief. You gotta keep
numerous.
this brief.
Yeah, it was brief.
Yeah.
There's numerous animes that we've seen
Yeah.
where it looked like it was gonna be the end, and it's just really the second half.
I don't know if this can do that.
So I mean,
don't
I
think
think they can, because there's a lot of characters that we have not seen yet.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more to the backstory of what his kaiju is,
Yeah.
and what the other kaiju is. I think so.
they already
They
gave
kind of
it.
they explained that.
They explained a little bit.
No,
but
they
I think
explained
there-
all of
I
it.
know,
Explained all
but
of
I
it.
think there's more
Okay.
because we don't know the origin of what that thing is.
Yeah, we do.
We do. It's like all the despair of everybody, like
Yeah,
over
but I
the
feel like
there's
years.
more- I feel
like
like there's
it's
more
a-
You
to it.
want
There
that
is
anymore?
no
You're
more.
all.
There is no
He's doing
more.
the same thing he did with
yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Bro, you gotta learn when to just throw the white towel.
So
dog.
never give up.
Yeah, you're nuts. Listen, so look,
That's my ninja
the
way.
only way I can see them, I guess you can say continuing the story, not really continuing, but is them actually giving us the story of the back, like actually seeing them back in the days during the feudal war, Bob, like that era. Like if they showed us that, I'd be cool with that.
I
Like,
can
you know what I
see
mean?
them continuing, but the problem is we either run into that problem where things go too long and it feels like they just dragging it,
Yeah.
or they just wrap this up cleanly. I won't love it, but like, because I still have good moments with Kaiju, but I feel like it had so much more to give.
So if they wrap it up right now, what are you giving it out of 10?
7.
Really?
7.
If they go another 200 chapters, I'll probably end up with a 9.
7 is not bad though.
I'll give it an 8 or a 9 if they elaborate more on the commanders of the other squads.
Oh, Curves, you said it
During
perfectly.
this final battle.
You said it
They
perfect.
did bring them up. They did bring them
If they
up.
elaborate more onto those because they're showing like certain characters of the
Seven's
new
fair.
generation.
I want to see the dude with the braces.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
showing like people from this new generation are showing similarities to the older
Right.
generation.
Yeah.
So if they kind of tie that in, and then we see like clashes with,
Yeah, well, here's my thing. Like, I feel like from the people that mattered, right? Mattered, putting quotes over that, because all the people that you guys want to see, they're important too. Like, I want to see them too.
right?
But my only thing is, with who we know are important, like,
Right.
they've kind of done everything.
No, there's
There's still people in
there's
that
still
class who like show like a
There's
little something
No,
like a dude
no,
with a bow
no.
and arrow.
We didn't
No,
see-
no, no,
we
no.
didn't
That's
see
not what
the-
I'm
the
saying.
one
That's
Captain
not what I'm
commit.
saying. Let me.
people. Okay.
I'm not talking about the guys that. I'm talking about Hoshina. I'm talking about the first captain of the first squad. I'm talking about the girl like Kafka like the ice. Well, we didn't really get to see the ice kid really open up.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
He didn't even Kafka. I don't
There's
feel
still
like
more to come.
I feel like Kafka, his power up was kind of diminished because he ended up fighting somebody who was OP. So like, it
Not
really
really
did,
though.
Nah.
Not diminished.
No,
Bro.
I don't like
guy
that
is
whole
nuts.
punch
He's-
thing. Like, just give me something more.
No, but that punch, it was just a
I
knockback.
understand.
Okay,
but I'm talking
listen.
about like the forms are all end up being punches, regardless.
Well,
Regardless.
yeah. Well, I think a 7 is a fair score. I think if it wraps
ends
up
now,
right
if it
now,
ends now, yeah.
7 is fair.
But that's very forgettable.
But
Considering
considering,
it
the
took
stuff
up,
that they're missing, that you guys, those are fair points.
Yeah.
I think a 7 is fair because the only way for them to get to a 7 is the plot and like what we do know, what we've seen, and it was good enough for it to carry it to get a 7.
We're gonna have a conversation one day, not today. We're gonna have a conversation today about manga currently and where it like feels like.
Yeah.
It
'Cause I
feels
feel like-
rushed. A lot of things feel rushed.
I feel like
We've had this conversation.
there's a lot of empty calories lately.
Yeah.
Okay,
But let's go into the next
Okay. So
Okay.
one thing I did want to bring up is the anime. I was talking to my brother. I was going to tell you, and I was like, "Fuck, I'll just save it for the pod." 7 Deadly Sins, the 4
Knights of the Apocalypse.
Knights of the
Fire.
Apocalypse. I've been watching the anime on
Fire.
Netflix, bro. That shit is fire. Like it is
I've
fire.
been trying to put niggas on that shit.
It is
no one wants to
fire,
listen to me.
bro.
Niggas don't want to
It's
listen to
not.
me.
Yo,
It is
I'm down
fire.
to check that out
It's-
because
bro.
I've already I've watched the whole 7 Deadly Sins, so I'm
You'll love it.
Curse.
Right
are
there.
you
I'm
caught
familiar
up?
with it.
I
so.
am
love it.
locked
Curse, are you caught up in the manga?
in.
I took a little break. I
Bro.
took a little break.
It's not fire.
Bro, I liked 7. I really
No.
enjoyed
If you
7
read
Deadly
it
Sins.
and you
Yeah,
caught
like,
up
bro.
where I am,
So 7 Deadly Sins for me
There's
was
a lot
like
of gaps.
it was. There's a lot of gaps.
Yes.
Escanor
Yeah.
was just like some kind of like plot hole to me. Like he was really the strongest guy, but wasn't just the one.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Listen, we can't get into it. Don't talk to me
Okay,
about
that's
Escanor.
his guy.
No, that's my guy.
That's your guy too. You guys like the same guys, bro.
No, but he's different.
Me and Brad not cool right
But listen, the
No, but
characters they
Escanor
have-
is like Escanor is in my top 3 favorite anime.
bro. When I saw the episode today, I saw Gawain.
now. Gwen.
I said that's Escanor.
It is, but it's not.
I know, but like she gives me Escanor vibes.
no,
She-
no, I think it is.
Bro, she talks about the power of the sun. That's what she says. She gets her. She has gold
Listen,
magic. I know she has
she's not.
Escanor. Kurt
Anywhere.
love Escanor.
No,
Kurt
no,
love
no.
Escanor.
That's not what I'm
Kurt
saying.
love
That's not what I'm
Escanor.
saying. So
It's
you know how
alright,
these
bro.
people send. All right, do you know who everybody's parents are so far?
Yes.
Then tell me. I know my guy. Who's the guy couldn't die?
The main character.
No, not Meliodas. I'm talking about
They get the main
Bond.
character. Yeah.
Bond.
Lancelot.
That's his kid, right?
Lancelot's cold as fuck.
That's my boy. I'm trying
that's
to
my.
say,
Oh yeah. That's everybody's.
my
name.
dog.
You hear the story about why he's so
I don't
strong?
tell me anything. Don't tell me anything. When he hit Buddy with the, I said, "Oh my
wanna
god!"
tell you
Don't
so
tell me
bad.
nothing.
But no. But that being said,
It's fire.
go on. Do you know who she's
Don't spoil nothing. Don't spoil nothing.
I think you
Listen.
haven't read it, and that's why it hasn't clicked it for you.
No, I know.
Listen, I'm just saying.
I think that's her dad.
It's stop.
Who's
Chill,
that?
chill. Everyone
It's
relax.
the last
Everyone
one.
relax.
No.
The last
we'll talk about
thing,
this
I
later.
don't know if you guys have anything
It
else
can't
that you want
be.
to add. Yo, y'all boys,
Okay, no.
Come on, bro.
I know.
I want to talk 2 seconds. Kagurabachi.
Whoa.
Kagurabachi.
Homeboy is free.
Listen.
Homeboy is free. You're not caught up. Cover your ears.
Yo.
No, I'm listening. It's fine.
All right.
Okay.
So they
fine.
enter the hotel, and it's basically like you seen John Wick.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it was.
I seen that. I got to that.
Okay. So
I didn't see what happened this week.
Okay, homeboy is in there, and he's not a standard swordsman, so hasn't been trained like everybody else.
Yeah.
He refuses to
He
be trained.
refuses.
Which
so,
I love that he's trying to like.
No,
I have something to say.
No,
bro,
he let it go.
Yeah, he doesn't want he doesn't.
he was
wants
trying
learn.
to, and then he started to get bodied. Like he was like, "This dude's blows are heavily." He said, "I'm just not that." He lets the
starts
sword go.
Anten again. He starts doing Anten again.
No,
No,
listen,
this isn't.
This is the other dude, the one who got the guy who got the what's his guy's
The new
sword?
sword.
Long hair.
He had no.
Yeah,
He had,
the
he
with the
lost
blonde
his
hair.
arm.
Yeah.
Yes.
He said, "I just can't keep up in that way." So he lets go of the sword, grabs it with his left, reverse grips, and slices the dude's arms off.
Bro,
he's
and
he's
remember,
free flowing.
he's not using his sword.
He's using
He's
no
using
magic.
a regular sword.
He's not
with
using
no
any magic. He's just
Because once you get a sword, you make a contract, your magic is gone.
Yeah.
so he's trying to learn swordplay, but he realized he can never match him
He's a natural.
anybody in any like regular standard
Yeah,
swordplay.
So what I realized is that kid is supposed to be
the parallel.
to
Chihiro.
Chihiro.
I don't like that.
I
Okay,
love
so
that.
They
I wanna
tried
say
that
something.
already.
I want to
love
say
that.
something. I
They
want to
tried
say
it
something.
already. With Cloud Gouger.
No, it's not that. No, it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same.
I want to say something. You know who he reminds me of?
Oh.
Patchface.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
I think that's the point, though. That's why I don't like it.
I love that.
I'm
I
not
It's
mad
not
at
like an
that.
original character for me.
I
doesn't
know,
matter.
but it's different. It's they're those two guys are clearly different.
Listen.
They're different.
Let me ask you a question. Right? You drink Pepsi?
You
No.
drink Coke. You drink both.
No,
If there's a Pepsi,
I don't drink either.
If you drink cola, if there's a Pepsi
Let me ask you a
within
question.
arm's reach,
Did you ever
gonna
drink a
take it.
Sierra Mist?
No, but here's the thing.
Hell yeah.
You gotta remember. What did I just told you?
I love
what did I just
Sierra
tell you?
and Mountain Dew.
And Mountain Dew.
I hate reading things that I understand certain characters and read certain tropes. There's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
gonna be like a Sasuke. There's always gonna be like a Naruto. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
The main character's cool. If that's what people want to, I hate that. But if that's what you want to do, cool. I like unique characters. Though.
Yeah.
If
Do
I'm reading
you?
a story, yes, Escanor's unique.
Bro,
do you like
is
Essence?
Escanor unique? He's just the strongest motherfucker.
No, I'm talking about-
sorry, strongest guy in the, like
His variance in personality. How he's like this poetic dude. One
that.
second,
That
and
is
So
next
Kurama.
that is cool. That is cool.
No, that's different.
No, he's different than Kurama because
Kurama's very different. Kurama is smooth. Don't do that.
and sly.
Don't do that. Even regular Kurama was strong.
Okay, but here, I think he is
No,
unique
you're not even
because bro,
close.
his magic, like the way he used his magic, like you could tell he relied on it. He
Who,
was
Escanor?
smooth, not Escanor.
Oh, who?
I'm sorry, buddy, that's working with the Ishaku.
Yeah.
He's
patch
Patch
smooth.
face number 2.
He's
Patch face
patch-faced.
number 2. He
Corny.
No, bro.
It's not. I like
He's
it.
bro.
I love
He's
it.
learning
like it.
the same.
love it.
Listen, he's learning the same way that Chihiro is learning. Okay,
Yes.
Chihiro, we learned that
different
Chihiro.
way.
Correct. We learned that Chihiro, his observation. He got
Like his
observation
dad.
hockey.
I hate that. I loved it.
bro. He's doing the eat.
Stop being a hater.
And then what's buddy's name? The sellout. I forget his name.
Samura.
Samura. The fact that Samura is like we didn't really expect at first. Like remember
A dead technique.
Not even that. It's not that. It was, remember when we were talking about it in the past, we were like, oh yeah, this new guy, blind, blah, blah, blah. And then out of nowhere, he's blossomed into such like a pinnacle, like figure in the thing. Like, I think that aspect is cool. Like the way that
I love what they're doing.
What they're doing right now is,
I love
is
it.
amazing.
I hate
And
it
like
because
we're
it
learning more
feels
about him.
Like, remember training arcs? Remember when people used to do training arcs?
Yeah.
I don't like that now training arcs consist of, oh, he is able to observe every movement. It's in every manga,
But-
he's able to observe every movement,
but
so he's
he's
able to
doing
learn
it-
it.
he's
Like,
doing
think
it-
about that. It's in every manga now. People are like, oh, his eyes are excellent.
Bro, but
like,
he's
ever
doing
since the
it-
shark got introduced, niggas just want to watch and learn. What happened to effort? What happened to Rock Lee's?
Bro, but he's doing it in a fight. Like, a fight to the death. Like,
I've seen that.
but you can tell that he's getting overwhelmed. You can tell that he's not like.
So what I want to say is I've realized that now I'm watching some of these newer generation of like mangakas.
Yeah.
Everyone's a prodigy.
They're trying to speed up progression in their main characters
So corny.
and in their storytelling.
It's a pacing
So
thing, though.
yeah, because a lot of people have been like upset that now the viewers nowadays they want shit handed to them like quick.
Think
Pap,
so.
pap, pap,
Yeah,
I
pap,
don't
want
think
this-
so. I think they think that. I think they have the
That's what
attention
they
to span.
They think, but some of the newer generation of
Yeah.
people,
I've seen
a lot of
comments
people
that
do not wanna
align with
watch
that
One
exact
Piece.
thought.
No, I'm
No,
saying
a lot
that
of people
happens.
do not want to watch One Piece because like it's too long.
Yeah.
So I think it's resonating with a lot of these new mangakas,
Yeah.
and instead of them like putting out long storylines that a lot of us all heads would rather
We
see,
love, yeah.
would like to see a full planned out
Well,
storyline.
put
Doesn't
where
make
together
sense
story.
though, because what's the most popular is shown to be those long-standing ones.
But what's
the
that?
Naruto's
What's
and One
that?
Pieces.
But that I'm saying, since Naruto and One Piece, what have we seen that have been at the top? Like,
But
from
what
the
I'm
new
saying
school?
is, if you started now and you were to go, even technically, if you want to consider that, then My Hero was a longer form art form.
But that was like how many chapters?
and
was
that has how many loose ends that they.
Regardless, but I'm saying if you want to produce money, you don't do it short term because guess what? It's for a quick fix. You see these long-standing ones have all this this cachet with us.
But
we're
those
talking about them.
Those were made in a different time. Those were created in a different
But what I'm
time.
saying is, you can create. That's
You
the thought.
can.
No, that's the thought process. It was your thought process is created in a different time, and it's not. You just don't have the time to do it. You don't want to do it. I feel
that's
like
the
if they
thing. They
tried
don't-
it, nobody's tried to go long form, and it's been cut yet.
I agree with you 100%. But that's the problem. They don't want to
That's why-
try.
That's pretty much what I said.
So they don't want to try, and that's
yeah,
the
that's what
problem.
I'm saying. They,
yeah,
but
but
you're
you're
saying-
pretty much. It's kind of like what
because
I'm
they
saying.
know that
the
the
attention
audience
span.
wants. Yeah.
Everyone's attention span right
No,
now
it's
is.
opposite. I think you're saying the audience wants it instead of the mangakas can't do it.
No, that's what I think.
I think it's both.
I think the mangakas, if they really tried, they could definitely produce something that would be, you know what I mean. But the audience wants something quick, that's well put together, which
shit
is
on
kind
it
of hard
every time.
because it's hard to do.
We do, but there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50. So there's a lot of people who would rather a long-standing, hey, I want all these loose ends tied up.
Yeah.
And there's people who's just like, all right, I'm okay with it just being 100 episodes.
I call
50.
cap because Jujutsu Kaisen right now, everybody shat on it. Like nobody thought it was a good ending.
All right.
So what I'm saying is, I think that's cap, and then everybody had the highest hopes for it. It was up there to where it was top tier.
I definitely thought it was gonna.
Listen, Friday Fix, we have a lot. It's been a while since we've done it, so we have a lot of
This
opinions
is
we
why we
want to
don't
talk
do
about.
Friday
Yeah,
Fixes.
but we're gonna talk about One Piece again. Got to do it, man. Stuff's going crazy. Scopper Gaban.
Oh,
He's
you went
here.
right into this.
Yeah, I mean,
fuck it. Scopper's here.
Scopper's here, man. That's
okay.
crazy. Like, there we go.
Last page.
11:39.
Who's who?
Mountain Eater. Wow.
That's a crazy name.
Can you
Yeah,
give me the
yeah.
last page? Well, we know he's called him Mountain Eater. He got a big gal.
Yeah. Listen, I would. Yeah, big gal.
Is
Yes. Scopper.
He's called him a cave dweller too.
Gaban. Hey, old man Scopper is tough, bro.
yeah, that's super tough.
So
Who's
some
tough-
people,
who's doper, him or Rayleigh?
AKA, so he has two nicknames. So
Yeah,
now we know
yeah.
he's Sir Yeah or Mr. Yeah.
Mr. Yeah.
the Minister of Love,
The
I
Minister of
love
Love.
that.
Mountain Eater.
Mountain Eater. And then the minute they said, Minister of Love said, I think it was like Luffy or Zoro was like this.
Sanji.
That sounds like that would be Sanji in the future. Yeah.
And it's
Immediately
gonna be
they
Sanji.
said
We all
that.
know
Yeah.
that. We know it's gonna be
So
Sanji.
now we know that there's truly parallels between
Yeah.
Goldie Rogers' big three and Luffy's big three right
Well,
now.
look at what is the Dark King
Yeah, Silver's Rayleigh.
Well, we
and
had
then
this
the King of Hell.
conversation.
Yeah,
We
like
did
they-
have- but
the parallels are there. Luffy
that
has
kind
his
of
hat.
solidifies
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
No, I'm talking about. We said that last chapter with the Minister of Love thing. We said how him and Sanji paralleled each other, and the Dark King Raleigh.
Yeah.
And the King of Hell.
Yeah.
Now, what? I'm just talking.
Go. Yeah, go.
Talking about this chapter. Did we all observe the throne room
Yes. Oh, the seal on the ground.
Yeah.
and the scratches on the wall?
Yes.
What do you think?
So, there was a clip that I recently saw. I want to say like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So it was shout out to that One Piece Talk. I
Yeah.
believe that's what their podcast is. One of them had mentioned that they believe Fingerling Garland was actually the one
That.
who came into that throne room
Yeah.
and was trying to get the devil fruit from King Harold.
Yep.
and he was the one who wiped everybody out. And possibly Harold gave the fruit to Loki.
Yeah.
Loki ate it.
Panda
Yeah.
me.
Okay. Yeah.
Follow me.
Brad had said this before, so when I heard it, I was like, oh shit. It made sense. So they said that because now that Fingerling took Jupiter's spot or Saturn's spot,
Yeah.
right?
Saturn.
And Saturn had the ability to give people portals and transport people in and out of certain places, right? So it's the same way that Shamrock was able to drop in Elbath with that same mark,
Yep.
and the only way you can be transported to certain places is because you've been there before. So how was Shamrock were able to be transported there? It's because Fingerling's been there before.
Shower me with praise.
Yeah. So Brad,
I'm joking.
listen,
I'm joking.
that's good
you
shit.
should-
That's what we're
you
here
said
for.
it.
I was cooking.
You said
Yeah,
it, bro.
we-
Here's your flowers,
Yeah,
brother.
bro.
Listen, when I heard that, I instantly thought about you. I said, bro, he cooked with that.
Yeah.
I
That's
thought-
our shit.
No, but like looking at this chapter, I dead ass thought, okay, I was like, something's not. The first thought there was a circle, and as I was reading it, I was like, they even brought it up in the chapter, like, yo, what is this here? This wasn't here before, and I was like, oh, is this always here? I was like, oh, there's no way they're confirming this.
I mean, listen.
It makes sense.
Did you?
I remember when I heard that theory at first. I didn't think in my head like that they needed to have, because here's why I felt like that's not true. Okay, when did the Gurusei go to Egghead previously?
No, you have to remember, Fingerling was not Gurusei at that time.
That's not what I'm saying.
No, he's saying, but when did they go to
For them to have
the mark?
the original mark on Egghead.
I'm not saying that's what it was, but remember when
They
he
probably
summoned the rest
sent
of
him
them?
there.
Do you remember
Who?
they summoned the rest of him?
Who?
Remember he summoned the rest of them there? They all came through that one mark.
Oh, because Saturn. That's why Saturn had to get on the thing to get there.
Right.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Now, did
That makes
anybody
sense.
see Scopper's mark on his face?
Where do you think that's from?
Some people say that's the mark by flame. I don't know.
Yeah. That's another theory that's running wild right now. A lot of people are saying he's the man marked by flames, but that defeats what we had saw before. Curse.
Talking about that scar?
Yeah.
That's a scar.
It's just a scar.
It's
War
a
wound.
scar. That's a war wound.
But look,
Somebody
but
thinks- people think
here's
that.
my thing.
I wanna-
How is that possible? Because remember we mentioned one of the details was the fact that they had the ship all black.
We
And
haven't seen
whenever
no ship.
we haven't seen a ship,
He does travel a lot. They
and
say
they
he
said
travels
every
a lot.
time, and they said every time, like somebody gets close or approaches or whatever.
It's like a
there's
whirlpool.
yeah, like where do we get? How
Maybe
do we
that's him
get
throwing
that?
the axe.
I had seen somebody, I don't know if this was real or edited. I had seen something about, remember when we first see Luffy?
Yeah.
He's in like a barrel,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So apparently there was a whirlpool by him, and there was like a cloud of smog or like fog or some shit like
yeah.
that, and you see a silhouette of a ship,
Oh my God.
like somebody dropped him off there. But I don't know if that was real or somebody. I don't know, because I'd have to go back and look
see it,
that far back.
if
so
that's real, bro.
I'll make sure to go back and do
Yeah,
that.
I'm
of
Remember,
the
we're not
mind-
researchers.
I think Oda said something recently about 2025. He said this is going to be crazy when that man shows up to the island. I'm not sure if that man is already on the island, but I'm thinking that that man isn't on
The island
Elbath yet.
He's not there yet.
You're not
I
there
think
yet.
it's Dragon.
Bro, it has, bro.
So I think there's only two people I think the man marked by flame could be.
Yeah.
Dragon or Scopper.
I would think it's more Dragon than
it
Scopper.
have to be Dragon. Dragon has to play a part in the actual, like,
Because they say on the other half that other man is shaking up the world outside of Elbath.
Yeah.
And
So
I
it's
think
Dragon.
I think that other man,
is Black
Oh,
Bear?
it's Blackbeard?
yeah.
It has to be Black
It could
Bear.
be anybody, though.
Shaking up the world, bro. At this point, where they
I
are,
don't think
in
Shanks
the
is going to
story.
be shanking up the world. I think
No, it's not Shane.
Or it could be Buggy,
I don't
bro.
think,
They're full, bro. They just
No, not saying that he can't do it, but I
Yeah.
don't think that's going to be the man that Oda says like that to get us hype. Because he knows we're not hype about Buggy.
Nah,
We
that's
love
true, that's
Buggy,
true,
but
that's
I don't
true.
think he's going to be like, that man. And you just see somebody just pop up with a red nose like,
Or Doflamingo, you know, when they get out of Elbath, they look the cross guild
we've
looks completely
seen him
different.
already.
So-
I think it's somebody that we haven't seen.
yeah,
the
for sure,
extent
for
of.
sure.
The fact, this is like off topic, but I know I had said this before.
Yeah.
What would be the craziest thing the Cross Guild could do to put themselves like into big time notoriety?
I already told you. They are going to be at wherever the last battle is, they're gonna be there.
But do you think they should break out? Like, do you think this would be a true big thing to bring in the rest of the emperors?
100%.
So like breaking
They've
Doflamingo out of jail.
Oda, yes.
Bringing Trafalgar back into the fold. Adding Kid to the crew.
Trafalgar, yeah.
Bringing Kid into the crew. Bringing Boa
Because
Hancock into their crew.
they all do their own thing.
Bringing back what's his name with the shadows? Gecko Moria.
I'm pretty sure Gecko Moria is dead.
No, he's not. They already
He's not?
confirmed he got away.
Oh, he got away?
That's why I asked last pod. I said,
so
where's Gecko?
what could make the Cross Guild like truly?
Bro,
like
you-
I know. Listen, having Mihawk and
Yeah.
having Crocodile, cool. But if you add Dofi, you add Gecko Moria, you add Trafalgar,
Bro.
you add
I'll tell you right now.
Kid?
You
Kid.
said it. You said it
Boa
very.
Hancock.
You said it very like lightly, but like, bro, we all know how One Piece works. We have yet to see Mihawk do anything.
I
He-
think we get him in the last arc. and he
That's what I
loses.
believe.
I think he loses to Shiryu.
I
think
truly
he
believe
loses.
that.
I think he loses.
I
to
truly
Shiryu.
believe
I
that.
think Blackbeard. I think the Blackbeard crew are going to be the first guys to find not find it, but at least get to the island, and that's where Luffy and them are gonna find them, and then they're gonna have the final battle for them to see who is the. You understand what I'm saying?
So, okay, so after you said that, to get back on topic
Yeah.
a little bit, so we talked about this before, that Elbath probably is going to be a time skip,
Yeah,
right?
I believe so.
I don't think so anymore.
I've been hearing a lot of people saying, because even Scopper said he doesn't even remember how much time he's actually spent there, and he feels like he's been here forever.
He looked a little old.
We don't know how.
He has been old, but he travels.
I understand that, but he said the time that he spent there, I forget what it was word for word,
Yeah.
but he mentioned about the time being different,
Little
or
different.
something like that over there.
I used to think that was true, but looking at his age, it seems to be exactly the same age.
You think he's around? Yeah, it's Rayleigh.
Really?
Yeah.
You think?
Because if time moved faster, he'd be much older than Rayleigh.
Yeah.
Would he? No, because you got to think.
Well, it depends what his
Look
experience
at
of
Crocus.
time felt like.
Look at Crocus. Look at Rayleigh.
Yeah.
They all look around the
No,
same.
but I'm saying like time is a perspective thing. Like he could have said like it feels like
he's
it's
been
been
there.
much longer, but
Yeah.
as far as his body, like
He
it's
could- for
regular.
all we know, he
you
could have
understand what I'm
just got
saying?
there.
Like it could be like
No, because remember, his kid is like...
shit.
No, no, because
you tripping. That just fucked me up.
his kid is 18, his wife is 80.
Yeah.
So I think that's what he meant. Like the time is like, to them, time is moving in a different manner to them. So he's watching his kid grow up.
That kid's 18,
Yes.
right?
Nuts.
He's a.
That is nuts.
He
Pipsqueak.
remembers holding him.
Is he older than 18?
He says he's like 18 years old. He remembers holding him in his arms.
Because he's strong. He was
Yeah.
holding him like
Homie
this.
is like 60 something. So,
Yeah.
but Rayleigh is like 60 something. So
I
Yeah,
don't know.
and we saw him
Well,
stand up to Blackbeard.
It could make sense if the time that they're spending over there,
Yeah.
right? You got to remember, everything that's been transpired is one day.
Yeah.
It hasn't even been a full day yet.
That's true. A
Think
lot's
about
happened.
Think about all this shit that's been going on. It's not even a full day.
But that One Piece is always like that.
It's like that, but
how did he do that?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking about something logistically. It's not
Okay,
making sense
so-
to me now that I think about it.
So I
Like,
go ahead.
we're not talking about that. That's a rabbit hole we don't need to go down.
So
that's a
I
big
saw,
gal.
I saw something. Yeah. I saw something online,
Uh-huh.
and this is a theory that's running around about my boy Zoro. I'm very happy to see. A lot of people are saying
I'm
that.
glad you brought that up.
A lot of people are saying that Zoro's gonna fight Shamrock
Mm-hmm.
because Cerberus
I
is
agree
the
with
guardian of the
Told you
gates
he
of
couldn't
hell.
have been that strong.
And He's such a capper, bro. I hate that. Bro.
What?
He hating, bro.
He's not
It's
Luffy's
because
level.
there's no Sanji. There's nobody beside you to fight.
He
Listen,
can't.
I'm a
Sanji
Sanji
can't
stan.
fight the girl. We both know that.
No, Sanji that's probably who he's gonna end up
He's not,
fighting.
he can't fight Gunko.
He's not. That'll
Oh
never
yeah,
happen.
oh yeah.
That'll never happen. He's
That'll
a
never
gentleman.
happen.
He's a real man.
Yeah, he had a code.
Yeah, he'll rather die, right?
Yeah, Zoro's just gonna go over here and
Real
fight any.
man.
No, he's
Yeah,
not.
man.
Gonna,
He's
no,
a
he's not
real
gonna
man.
fight Shamrock
No, listen.
because he's not black.
Stop it, bro. Stop it. Don't do that.
Look, guaranteed the dude they about to summon is a black dude.
Bro.
If it's a black dude, I promise you. If it's a black dude, I'm telling you.
I'm dead. But here's my question: If Zoro was to fight Shamrock, who would Luffy fight?
So I still think Luffy is going to clash with Loki. I think it'll be a quick, like once he frees him, they'll have their standoff.
Yeah.
And in that, people always say in anime, people's emotions, you see their true emotions
When they fight.
when they clash fists.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have a skirmish.
I don't think
it's
so.
a
He
full-
beat the fuck up. They're not. Luffy would never fight somebody like that.
No,
But I think
Nah, not
no,
he would.
Luffy don't care. If you try to fight him, he's gonna fight
He's
you.
not gonna try
even
to
to
fight
put
him.
you down,
Remember,
Luffy would.
Luffy wanted to go fight him just to see how. Like he wanted
Right.
to. It wasn't like he had beef
Right.
with him. But if he goes there and he sees Loki all beat up, Luffy's
No,
not gonna be like,
I
okay,
think-
come on, bro,
Yeah.
get out your chick. Like run it. You have to run
as
it back.
soon as Loki
Luffy
gets
wouldn't do
free,
that.
I don't know. I think he's gonna turn into a
Demon.
demon.
He could.
And I don't think he's gonna go after Luffy, but what I think is what's gonna happen is he's gonna they're gonna realize he's Loki for a reason.
yeah.
But my thing
It's a battle
is,
royale. I told you he's gonna
whoever
have
they
a,
summon, I think it's gonna be that's his fight. Only 'cause
really.
I just thought it
Luffy's,
because
Luffy's.
I was making a joke about the black dude thing.
Yeah.
But like now that I start to think about it, I don't think Luffy's going to see a copy of Shanks and say, Zoro, can you handle this?
Yeah.
Like I don't think.
But I don't think Luffy
But I
can
think-
fight
I
a
think-
copy of Shanks.
Yeah, I think Zoro would take that fight on, saying that if,
100%.
if Luffy were to fight, no.
Nope.
If I'm
No way.
if I'm Zoro,
Not at 100%.
if I'm Zoro, right?
Even knowing that he's related to
knowing
Shanks.
Luffy is very
And Zoro
he's
has
tied
that.
into Shanks.
Yes.
Or it could
He
be
has
like,
a very big love for Shanks. So
Correct.
him trying to punch somebody in the face who has the same face as
Yep.
Shanks
Yeah.
can alter his perspective, or maybe
Have him
he
hold
may,
back.
He may pull punches.
Correct. Bro, and they even showed a little bit of that. And for all we know, that could be Oda showing, like, kind of foreshadowing, because you saw how emotionally he reacted when What's-His-Face brought up Shanks.
I think it's gonna be the exact same reason, but for the opposite reason. I think he's gonna see him ruining Shanks' like good name,
and he's gonna-
and it's gonna be like, no, you're not Shanks. You don't have the scar. It's not gonna matter to him.
I don't think
Luffy
so.
has that. Luffy, you gotta remember, Luffy has that dog. It's different, and I don't mean like that dog and like he's gonna be angry.
Yeah.
I think Luffy has that kind of personality. Like once he realizes that you're not that, it's fine. It's all good. I'm gonna put hands on you. And you're ruining my best friend. You're ruining the guy I look up to's name. You're not Shanks. You can never be Shanks. Don't talk
So
down on Shanks.
My only problem with that is we've never seen
Luffy fight a swordsman.
Yes.
Well, here's the thing: the hockey, whatever he gets, I think is gonna help combat that.
So here's my thing about that.
Mm-hmm.
Since, how did I forget this? It's the number the Wano arc.
Mhm.
Okay, we learned that Zoro got the green light. The guy Zoro's fighting and where he takes place, it's gonna be on the top tier. That's where it's gonna go down. We already know that there's gonna be more players at Elbaf. Okay. I do believe that could play a factor in the fact that Shanks, he looks like Shanks, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
There's the person that Zoro's going to fight is going to be someone that is, especially with the art being what it is, I don't see there being a reason why he doesn't fight somebody like Shamrock. I feel like we don't even know who Luffy's supposed to fight yet. And
I can
again,
see that.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
a battle royale. So things are gonna mix up. I'm not saying like I feel like all of the Straw Hats are gonna be tested. I think the people
They
that
always
they're
are. They
I
always
think
are.
I think
Yeah.
this is one of those arcs.
I
feel
do
like
think Scopper Gaban is gonna level them up. Like we're gonna find out that they don't know the
Yeah.
voice of all things, and he's gonna teach Luffy how to actually access that.
1000%.
Or it's gonna be something like you guys are this level of combat ready, but you're not fully there yet.
this is the second Rayleigh training arc.
Yes. So I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
So you remember how when we first saw Shanks actually open up,
Yep.
and we saw what hockey is, the
What
capability
you-
of
yep.
hockey, another capability of hockey.
Yeah.
So, piggybacking off what you said, I think Scoppers will actually show them different ways to actually weaponize
Yes.
hockey
Different
other
ways
than
to
like
do it. Yep. Then the
just,
standardized.
the armament hockey and
Yep.
like, you know what I'm saying?
I
You
think
can
he
actually channel it and turn it into something else. The fact that Shanks was able to turn the hockey into a bird,
Yeah. Hockey talkie, all this stuff
Yeah.
that we learned through like past passages that he's capable of cutting off your observation hockey. He's able to cut off Mihawk's observation hockey. There's other applications. I think because he's in Elbaf and because of the lineage of Elbaf, he knows some kind of ancient hockey. Piggybacking off your theory with Usopp, I think that's a true thing because a lot of the stuff that that we've seen after Wano just doesn't make sense with the stuff that we already know.
Question about something about Wano. I was thinking when we watched the mural, right?
Yeah.
They were talking about gods and whatnot.
Yep.
Wasn't the Lunarians referred to as gods?
They're
at one
considered
point?
gods. Yeah.
Mhm.
They
Were
were
they
the
in that
originals. They were the original living on the red line
the
up
wings,
top.
everybody with the wings. I think they were Lunarians.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just asking.
From
a
the
question
moon
about that.
and
Yeah.
from the like literally and you see how they move. A lot of people were interpreting as them moving from the moon to their Earth, the present Earth, and seeing the stuff that they were running away from, seeing the same thing going on, and that's why they built their kingdom.
Wait a minute. Is Urush a Lunarian?
And we have yet to hear anything about his lineage, but he's got the wings,
He's got baby wings.
like the guys from Skypiea, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that.
He's from
but
Skypiea. That he is from
Yeah, he's
Skypiea.
from
Let's just
Skypiea.
okay. So going forward, what predictions do you have for Elbaf now that we know that who Scopper is, and
Yeah.
now that we've finally seen Scopper Gavan,
The Mountain Eater.
I think okay. I'll let one of you guys. I feel like
Go ahead. Go ahead. No.
No, I just feel like obviously we know that he wants to have a little spar, kind of test the water, see what Luffy's about and everything. But I do believe there's going to be a slight training arc. I feel like there's things that he can teach them, and from there we just have to figure out who the players are. I feel like we don't know who all the players are. There's going to be some people that we're surprised about.
I do agree with Fred there because it doesn't. This like if they're supposed to make this some big fighting like Ragnarok type thing,
Yep.
it can't just be Loki, Luffy, and Holy Knights. There's going to be a
No.
fourth party.
Revolution Army is showing up.
Yeah.
But even then, I don't
The
think
Marines, the Marines are showing up.
It's going to be
as well.
huge. I think it's going to be massive.
Yeah.
We have the God Knights. We have the Giants. There's two sides of the
What Marine are you
Giants.
scared
We
of,
have
though?
Loki.
Huh?
What Marine are you
Marine?
scared of? You're scared of at this point?
There's none.
There's
That's what I'm-
none,
I don't
but
think-
Except for Akainu.
there's
Yeah,
always
it's the only
Marines
one.
who
That's the
pop
only
up
one.
that we've never seen before.
But not on the level of the scale
It's gonna be like
of
a God
battle
Valley
that's going to
incident?
be. Yes, bro. It's going to be just. Bro, he said it's going to make Marineford look like filler, bro.
Yeah, because he said Marineford wasn't supposed to be as big as he thought it was going to be.
What if it flips?
As
What
far
do
as
you
what?
You know how I said that like it's going to be Blackbeard out in the world and Dragon there? What if Blackbeard comes to Elbaf
That would be crazy.
and Dragon moves towards the world?
I think if Blackbeard shows up to Elbaf, that would be the craziest.
That can't happen yet.
That can't happen yet.
No.
I don't.
I'm
think
not
it can
saying
happen.
no. I'm not saying it's never a big fight between him and Luffy.
But him
But what if-
showing his
the
presence.
reason
to Elbaf
the
would be
reason I
crazy.
say that can't happen yet, the last time we saw Shanks, I know last time we saw Shanks, they pretty much told the crew we're moving towards One Piece.
Yeah.
We already know Blackbeard has been making plans to move forward.
Yeah.
he still has to get.
Those two are going to clash.
But I don't
Shanks
think
is
he
looking
can,
for him right now.
yeah, so
Shanks is going towards the One Piece. Blackbeard
think?
can't grab the One Piece yet
That's-
because it doesn't have the last polyglove.
I believe
He got the information from
while Luffy
No, he
is in Elbaf,
from
doing-
what's her face. Remember we brought it up last time. I believe whatever.
The man marked by
Katarina
flame has
Devon,
the last.
that's her name.
No,
Listen.
no, the man marked by flame has the last one.
You just need the information
But how did he get it?
from touching Saturn.
yeah.
You saw how shocked Saturn already.
Wait, does she can get information from people?
We
she
don't
can
know,
turn into them.
right,
So,
but we don't know if that.
in
I
turn,
believe- yeah.
allows her to get
I don't
their
think
memory.
that works because
So then why would she want to
no,
turn?
no,
it,
but
why would
no,
she need?
this was before he died.
Maybe to have access to it.
Okay, but after that, why would he say, "What is your goal"?
But what I'm saying is, at the time, he wasn't dead, Fred. What I'm saying is, that if he
not
walks
saying-
into anywhere and say like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, I'm sad," I'm like,
Correct. So that eliminates the purpose for having it for that as a disguise. What other reason would they need? Like, why would they
didn't
show
happen yet, so they wouldn't have known that he wouldn't have been a disguise. You feel me? It's like if you touch him
Bro,
beforehand.
they know
before-
everything, bro.
They didn't know he was gonna die.
I understand. They know everything. So
I'm sure- I'm
I'm
sure
sure they
Blackbeard
know
has
Blackbeard.
calculations for that.
I'm sure Blackbeard knows. My thing is, I believe the reason why they did that was to extract information from him, information that they need. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. I know we're running a little over,
Yeah.
Ben. I know this is another one of those where we just kind of run with it.
Didn't she get caught by
it's-
misinformation at one point? Something she said to somebody though. I don't think that works like that. But I feel
What do you mean?
I think there was a time when she touched somebody, she transformed, and they caught her in a lie, and it didn't. Like that's how she got
Who
caught.
with what's his face? Gecko?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, but what if her awakening her devil fruit? We don't know if she awakened. What if that?
Well, I'm just
allows
saying
her-
that.
I know. I'll look back on that too, but I believe that would be the only because that would make no sense as to why she did it. If now he's dead and she's just
Well,
gonna
what
get
I'm
caught and
saying
be like,
is,
bro, what are you doing
It can
here?
work on lower level people still because they might not know. Might not have the clearance, but to get the clearance to do the high level stuff, I don't think
It wouldn't make
work.
sense because Saturn doesn't just show. Doesn't you understand what I'm
And
saying?
still, to read the other part of the poneglyph, we don't even know if girl like unlocked her ability yet.
They know that stuff though. All right, guys, this was great. Another One Piece pod is super exciting, as you guys can tell. I think we got a lot more information going on.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how Elbash shakes up, how it finishes it off. I think there's a lot more players. We'll see.
I think so too. I agree with that.
There's
Blackbeard Screw is going to kill the red hairs. That's all I'm gonna say.
I hate how he gives us how he drops that. He's worse than Big
It
Me's
has to
Morgans,
happen
bro.
though, Fred.
Yeah, I know. He's gonna kill him.
I don't think he's gonna kill him. I think he's gonna beat him. I think Luffy's gonna have to be there to witness.
Shanks' death certificate
No, I
has
think
already
Luffy
been
has
signed.
to be there to witness
It's already
it.
been signed.
You see what I'm talking about? All right, guys. Signing out. Noxus FX. Whew, that's how you know we had a long pod. Yeah, boys.
JC Silverback, aka Curves. You already know what time it is.
It's your boy Bad Liar. BAD.LYRE. Yeah, Bad Liar.
That's how you spell it.
A lot of tongue twisters today.
And last but never least,
Yo,
Regimoto-san.
what a good shit. What a good pod, guys.
Long hair, don't care.
Here we go.
The lion man himself.
They call me
Shiki.
Mr. Zeha.
Shiki.
Mr. Zeha.
Mr. Zeha.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
You do look like Black dude.
yeah. That's Mr. Zeha for sure.
All right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching
Yes, sir.
Animanga Junkies.
Yes, sir.
2 E's, no I. Stay golden.
Fred, if you try to be friends with Zoro,
Yeah, I would say it.